Hey guys, been meaning to do this for a while now, but I'm just really lazy and I procrastinate lots. About a month ago, I had some thoughts on pain and different types of it. So I want to talk about